I'll get us going first and I'll explain what's happening afterwards. Let's go from Spidey. Excited for the new movie. Since I love Tom Holland's British accent, let's go to the UK. United Kingdom. We'll do a breadth first search and we'll display the pages while going. Wow, that was fast. Let's try another one. And for now we'll stay on the same wiki. We'll go from Spidey to Shakespeare, why not? Okay, breadth first. Okay, so we have a lot of different sources, a lot of different Wikipedia sources like Wikipedia, Wiktionary, Wikivoyage, and we're setting out to show the paths between the articles on them, as if you go on an article, for example, this path that we found here. You go onto the Spider-Man article in the Simple English Wikipedia, you click on Japan, and then you click on the United Kingdom. And that's the shortest path, or at least a shortest path, to get from Spider-Man to the UK. We think the connections between all these different things, these are the biggest databases in the world. And we think it's biggest encyclopedias in the world, at least. And we think it's really cool to show these connections. Oh, here we go, another one. Spider-Man to William Shakespeare. It's another 3. Most of them are between 3 and 6 because everything's so connected. And let's just do another path search here. We'll do the same one, but no, we'll use the same one. And we'll just do depth first this time, just to show you. In this case, we've been doing breadth first, but we can also do depth first. And we know it's only 2 steps in, so we'll do a max depth. So for depth first, depth first is a little different. We obviously don't want to actually do depth first into a database so large because it'll go so deep in, it'll take forever. It's making API calls for each of these. Each of this line you see is an API call that it's making. So every time you get to an article, it makes an API call to all its outgoing links, and then it goes to the outgoing links and make API calls for those. The API calls can be kind of expensive, so we did a modified depth first search, which goes a max depth in, and then it goes back out. You know, it doesn't do a full depth inside. It has a max depth. Since we already knew that path was 2 step in, we just did a 2. But here eventually should get to it. And I'll show you how our input works. We have an API call that we put in a search query, and it shows you the queries, like the things from that wiki page that match that search query. Here I put Spidey and it shows these, and here I put William Shakespeare and it shows those, and it has this. It's going for a little bit, but it'll get to it. So there you go, I found the same path in this case. But that is how that works. And as you can see, we can change, if we want to make another one, we can change what wiki we're on. I'll go into the Voyage, and maybe we'll do a plain little trip out. Voyage is one about travel and stuff. So here we are in Gainesville. Maybe we want to go to Walt Disney World. Oh, okay. Here we go, Walt Disney World. And it'll show us the shortest path between these 2 articles. Oh, it's breadth first search, and we want to display. Oh, I found it really quickly. And to send this off, I want to show you what I told you about before, where the path goes a lot faster because it already has it in the graph. So we'll make another query and we'll go back to the original wiki. We do want to go back to the one we're using, the Simple English Wikipedia. And we'll go for Spider-Man to Shakespeare. And we want display. It'll do it, since we already have it in the database, it'll go a lot faster. There you go. And we'll end off there. Let's finish.